Everyone's leaving Florida. Once a dream destination, Floridians are now packing their bags and moving. A lot of them are choosing North Carolina. More people are moving to North Carolina from Florida than any other state. And today we're gonna review the 6 reasons why Floridians are calling it quits. So stay tuned. If you guys are new to the channel, want to know all there is to know about the Charlotte area, definitely click subscribe, but also follow us on Instagram. We release a ton of information on our Instagram page as well. I'll put a link for that in the description below. My name is Josh Finnegan, team leader with the Finnegan Group, powered by eXp Realty. And every single day, myself and my team are getting calls, texts, and emails from people just like you looking to move to the Charlotte area. And guys, I'll tell you, we absolutely love it. So whether you're looking to move in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, text us, email us, or schedule a Zoom meeting. The link is just below. We'd love to learn a little bit more about what you're looking to accomplish and how we can help. If you're living in Florida right now, you've probably felt it. Rising costs, crazy storms, and traffic that just feels like it never ends. We've had people reach out to us from all over the world, and a surprising number of them are from Florida. So we've helped a lot of people from Florida relocate to the Charlotte area, and they've all expressed a lot of their frustration and concerns with Florida and why they're moving. So today we'll review the 6 reasons that we've heard most from our clients of why they had to get out of Florida. Let's go ahead and start with number 6, which is the climate. Florida isn't just uncomfortable, it's relentless, with summer averages being around 95 degrees, but it really feels like 110 degrees with the humidity. My wife's from Florida, so we go back to Florida a lot to visit family, and every time we get to Florida, especially in the summertime, it really just feels like you're entering into an oven. It's so hot because of the humidity. Florida residents experience scorching conditions 8 to 9 months out of the year. And it's not just about sweating through your shirt, it affects your day-to-day life. Outdoor activities become unbearable, your utility bills skyrocket, and even at night, the summer temperature rarely drops below 80 degrees. Meanwhile, in North Carolina, our climate's much more bearable. Take Charlotte, for example. In the summertime, you'll see average temperatures around 80 degrees or so, but with much lower humidity levels than in Florida. So for many ex-Floridians, leaving Florida means you're escaping that never-ending sauna and really coming to a place that you can enjoy the outdoors all year round. Now, if you guys are moving to the Charlotte area, you definitely want to check out our ultimate relocation guide. Just scan this QR code right here. It's 100% free for you. We have spent hundreds of hours compiling the best insider secrets, all the great data and stats on communities, schools, and different suburbs in the Charlotte area. Again, scan this QR code right here. It'll take you to our relocation guide. Which brings us to reason number 5, to experience all 4 seasons rather than just having one season in Florida, summer. And guys, this is one of the biggest complaints that I hear from ex-Floridians. The summer conditions are nice. It's nice to get out in the sun, but when it's every single month, month over month of hot, sticky atmosphere, it can just really wear on you. Many ex-Floridians start craving a real change in the seasons, which we call them halfbacks, right? You have the snowbirds that would come down from New York to live in Florida and retire, but a lot of them actually end up moving halfway back. Where is that? The Carolinas. Which is why North Carolina is perfect, because it gives you that perfect balance. Here you get a true fall season where you get crisp air, the changing leaves, which is beautiful, and really moderate weather that you can really just go outdoors and enjoy a bonfire. You have a mild winter where we do get snow sometimes, but without the extreme cold you see up north. You experience a beautiful spring, which is my favorite time of the year. You have perfect weather, the flowers blooming, there's no bugs out like you see in Florida, and you really have wonderful temperatures where you can enjoy the outdoor sun. And we have warm but bearable summers. So you do get relatively hot during the summer months, but we definitely get pretty cool in the mornings and evenings when you compare to Florida. So for many ex-Floridians, North Carolina offers that perfect balance of the seasons. You really get all the changing seasons every single season without any extreme temperatures on either side, extreme cold or extreme heat. But guys, Florida isn't just hot, it's disaster prone, which brings us to number 4, natural disasters. We had Hurricane Milton and Helene in 2024, Idalia in 2023, Hurricane Ian in 2022, and Hurricane Michael in 2018, and Hurricane Irma in 2017. All of these hurricanes touching ground in Florida and causing a lot of damage for the local residents. Floridians constantly deal with the stress of evacuations, power outages, and property damage. And even if a hurricane doesn't directly make landfall, the heavy rain, flooding, and storm surge can cause billions of dollars in property damage. We actually recently helped a client build a brand new home here in Huntersville. He moved from Tampa Bay and he was telling us all about the storms and how every single year was getting worse and worse, and he was frankly fed up. So he sold his home and relocated his family here to the Charlotte area. And one of the many reasons they chose North Carolina is because we offer a much lower level of risk when it comes to natural disasters and extreme weather. While the coast can see occasional hurricanes, the inland cities like Charlotte and Raleigh are largely protected from direct hits. Usually by the time a hurricane reaches the Charlotte area, for instance, it's usually more of a tropical storm by that time, so it's much less cause for concern. We may experience a few downed trees, maybe some downed power lines, and maybe some shingles off your roof, but nothing too crazy, definitely compared to what Florida experiences. So for many ex-Floridians, trading the hurricane-prone Florida for a more predictable climate here in North Carolina is a no-brainer, which brings us to the next big concern many Floridians have, which is insurance. Which is a really big one. Sky-high homeowners insurance is one of the biggest financial headaches Floridians face. Hurricane insurance in Florida has increased by about 19.8% over the past few years. On average, homeowners insurance is costing Floridians approximately $11,759 a year, compared to the average homeowners insurance here in North Carolina, which is $3,383. And a side note, the average homeowners insurance here in Charlotte is $1,939. Obviously, those coastal cities will still have a little bit of a premium on their homeowners insurance. Florida also has the third highest car insurance premium in the United States, with an average of $2,917 a year. And many larger insurance companies have either chosen not to renew or completely deny tens of thousands of policies in Florida. Many major insurers like Farmers, Progressive, and AAA have either removed from the state or significantly reduced their exposure to Florida, which has left around 15 to 20% of Florida homeowners uninsured. Which is one big reason why many Floridians aren't taking the risk. They're bailing out and moving to more stable places like North Carolina. Let's talk about number 2, which is massive growth. Massive growth can really be broken down to 3 separate topics. You have population growth, you have traffic concerns, and you have development and loss of scenery. Florida is experiencing significant population growth with around 23.3 million residents in 2024, but they're expected to be around 25.7 million residents in 2034. So even with this mass exodus that we're seeing in Florida, people are coming to Florida from all across the nation. So they do still have a net positive, and this is putting a lot of pressure on the schools, public services, and hospitals, which is leading to a ton of issues, one of which being severe congestion and traffic issues in a lot of major cities in Florida. Commuting times are becoming unbearable, and the infrastructure is struggling to keep up with the people moving to Florida. Major highways and urban centers are usually gridlocked, which is extremely frustrating for the local Floridians. In major cities like Miami and Orlando, the average commute time has increased by about 20% over the past 5 years. And they're building and developing like crazy to try to keep up with this demand, which is forever changing Florida's landscape and really removing a lot of that beautiful scenery everybody loves. According to a news article put out by 1,000 Friends of Florida, the state will lose nearly 1/5 of its rural land in the next 50 years if growth continues at its current levels, meaning loss of crucial wetlands and forests that really fight flooding and higher temperatures. And guys, North Carolina is growing rapidly as well, but we're doing it at a more manageable pace. So we still have a lot of green areas, we still have a lot of parks and a lot of natural areas that's really good for the soul. And one thing that I always hear from people visiting the Charlotte area, especially Floridians, is they're surprised about how green it is here. And yes, we do have some traffic concerns here in North Carolina, especially when you go to major cities like Charlotte, but it's a lot more manageable than places like Florida. Which leads us to the number 1 concern we hear from ex-Floridians, which is the rising cost of living and housing prices. And when you look at the scope of the influx of people moving to Florida, it's a no-brainer that they have had a boom in the housing market. Over the past 5 years, the average home price in Florida has risen by approximately 80%. The median home price in Florida in 2024 was $435,000. And that's all of Florida. You can see much higher prices in cities like Orlando and Miami. And when you compare it to the average home price here in North Carolina at $370,000, it's a no-brainer that Floridians are choosing that nicer price tag. Floridians have experienced higher prices in insurance, utilities, home prices, and taxes. And the average salary in Florida hasn't really changed much, still around $49,000, compared to the average salary here in North Carolina, which is $53,000. So on average, you'll make more North Carolina and your bills will be lower, leading to a higher quality of life. So guys, that's the 6 reasons our clients from Florida said they moved to North Carolina. But I'd love to hear from you. Do you live in Florida currently, or have you lived in Florida in the past? What are some things you like about it, and what are some things that you don't like about Florida? But when you look at the issues with the insurance, the natural disasters that are happening more and more frequently, the overcrowding and the extreme heat, to me, it's a no-brainer why so many Floridians are choosing to call North Carolina home, with our balanced climate, lower cost of living, and a higher quality of life. And guys, if you are considering making a move, whether it be in 9 days or 90 days, call us, text us, email us, or schedule a Zoom meeting. I'd love to learn a little bit more about what you're looking to accomplish and see how we can help. And guys, don't forget to check out that Charlotte relocation guide. We'll put the QR code right back up here. And again, the link is in the description below. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, I'll see you around town.